Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's, well, it's night for me, today's live stream. Today we're talking about grammar. Every Sunday we talk about grammar. You can see our schedule up here. So today is grammar, it's subject-verb agreement. If you don't know what that is, we're going to talk about that tonight. If it's your first time here, my name is Robin Shaw, and I'm a Canadian teacher, and I am teaching live streams. Not every night anymore. I used to teach every night, but now it's 4 days a week. And then later this month, it might be down to 2 or 3 times a week. We'll see. It might be more, it might be less. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it's grammar, and what we usually do, I do an introduction, that is now, and then we get into the topic, which I said is subject-verb agreement, and then after every lesson, I do English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, come ask me, and I will try to answer your questions. Before I begin, I'm just going to check the chat room to see who is here. Diallo, Layla's here. Prakar, welcome guys. Abdul Muntalib, yes. Carrie's here. Hello, Zakia. I'm your great teacher, Zakia. Thank you. Thiago's here. Oh, Algenis Morillo. Hello, welcome. Najumuddin VK, hello. Anfal's here. Freddie. Win. Florence here. Halifa. Ahmed Ayad. Okay, welcome guys. Hello from the Dominican Republic. Thanthan Nui's here. Well, good to see you again. Fazul. Fanny. Adam. And Florence says, you shaved yourself before you reached 2,000 subscribers. That's right, Florence. I shaved yesterday in yesterday's video. So, how do I look, Florence? Susanna's here. All right, we got a lot of people participating already. Good for you guys. I'm going to get into the topic soon in just a second here. So, as usual, please continue to support the channel. This channel needs support. There's no advertisements on this channel, and I don't want to put advertisements on this channel. Even if I do put advertisements, the channel doesn't make any money. But Esther and I are coming here to teach, and hopefully you guys want to see more of us so we can continue in the future. So please consider supporting us. I can see right now I'm at 1,755 subscribers. Wow. I started this channel in December at 0, and now I'm already at 1,755. Let's see. Florence says, it looks like a big deal, today's topic. It is a big deal. All grammar is a big deal. So let's get into the topic. Subject-verb agreement is very important to English, and you guys, this is where a lot of students make mistakes. So I hope this video helps you to improve your English. I'm sure if you watch, you'll understand a little bit better after today's lesson. Prakar says, Robin, today is smarter than yesterday. What do you mean smarter? All right, so I think you guys are going to know what I'm talking about here with the subject-verb agreement. So grammar rule number 1 here, the basic rule. Subjects and verbs must agree in number. So I have 2 examples here. The cat meows. So we need that S. The cat is a it, or a he or she, but usually an it. It meows when it is hungry. And of course, number 2 there, the cats meow. No S. The S is on the cats. Meow when they are hungry. And of course, meow, some of you might be, well, I understand the grammar, but I don't understand meow. Meow is the cat noise. Dogs bark, cats meow. Meow in English. Probably in your language, cats make a different noise. But in English, we say the cats meow. Layla, Robin, whenever I have the opportunity, I will support you as much as I can. Oh, Layla, you already give enough support. That's fine. All right, so that's the grammar rule 1. That's the basic rule you should understand. The cat meows when it is hungry. The cats meow when they are hungry. Let's go on to number 2. Subordinate clauses. Okay, don't be scared by the title. Subordinate clauses, that's extra information. It comes between the subject and the verb. So if we see in here, the speech is the subject, and I say the speech, like all my speeches, is very long. So we have to have the is there because the subordinate clause is that extra information in the middle, like all my speeches. Don't be confused. That's not important to the subject-verb agreement. So the speech is very long. The speech, like all my speeches, is very long. All right? Just got to fix something here. All right. Kareem from India. Hi, I'm from India. Okay. So we have 2 Thiegos. We have Thiego Paradis and Thiego Marins. Got to be careful. All right, and when we're making grammar rule 3, I said gruel. I shortened grammar rule, gruel. I sound like Florin. Grammar rule 3, prepositional phrases. So prepositional phrases between the subject and verb usually do not affect the agreement. So just look at the sentence here. The colors of the rainbow. So if you say of the rainbow, the preposition thereof, if you see that of, that information doesn't matter. Just the colors are beautiful. We don't want to say the color of the rainbow is beautiful. That is incorrect. The colors of the rainbow are beautiful. And I hope everyone is paying attention because we're going to have a little bit of a test later on all of this. So you guys should be ready for the test. Not really a test, but a practice. And of course, 2 subjects. If there's 2 subjects and they're joined by and, they typically or usually require a plural verb form. So the cow and the pig are hungry. So the cow, the pig are hungry. Kareem, hi sir, is it possible to speak English without grammar headache? Yes, but a little bit of grammar is necessary, but certainly when you're speaking, you shouldn't be thinking too much about grammar. This is more of understanding the grammar. Hello, Grace. You're late from your day trip. All right, and this one is very interesting. Again, two subjects, but they're grouped together as one item. So the verb is singular if the two subjects separated by and refer to the same thing as a whole, one item. So kimchi and fried rice. Kimchi, of course, is Korean food. So kimchi and fried rice is a dish, one dish in Korea. So because kimchi and fried rice is one dish, we have to use is, the verb is. Kimchi and fried rice is my favorite dish. We don't want to say kimchi and fried rice are my favorite dish. That would be incorrect. Have you guys tried kimchi before? Well, I know Grace and Carrie have tried kimchi, but has anyone else here tried kimchi? Of course, kimchi again is a Korean food. Subrata, Sarkar, hello, Hamara. Kun Woodrow, Korean food. Yeah, that's Korean food. Have you tried it? No, Florence, not yet. You should say, I didn't yet. One day you will try that, Florin, when you visit Korea. Oh, Wynn's eating kimchi. How about if we eat kimchi as a side dish and eat another dish of fried rice? Then it would be separate. Kimchi and kimchi. Well, because I'm saying favorite. So if I said kimchi and pizza, kimchi and pizza, two subjects, are my favorite dishes. Well, actually, pizza is not a dish. So kimchi was a dish is usually made up of many ingredients or many things. So I think you need to focus on the word dish and what exactly it means, a dish. Now you're using side dish. That's a little different, and I can't really go into that now, Grace. Ask me later. All right, now it's getting complicated with either or, neither nor, and let's try to get through this. So two singular subjects connected by or, either or neither nor require a singular verb. So let's look at number one. My aunt, one subject, or my uncle, another subject, is arriving by train today. We don't want to say are. My aunt or my uncle is arriving by train today. Kunmudros from China. Spanish omelet is my favorite food. And the paella. I don't know how to paella. Sorry. Florin, when in my life am I going to visit South Korea? I don't know, Florin. Someday. All right, so when kimchi and sushi is not one dish. Is it? No. Kimchi and sushi is not one dish. These are two separate dishes. Do you put kimchi on your sushi? Win, you put kimchi on your sushi, or do you eat them separately? What is your mother tongue? My mother tongue is English. I'm Canadian. All right, number two, neither Jack nor Jenny is available. And three, either Sam or Kathy is helping today. All right, so when you see the either or, neither nor, or, we got to use is, not are. Although you see two subjects, don't be confused. It's just an is. Continuing on either or, neither nor. Oh, okay. If they sell it together, it's one dish, then it's is. All right. So in these sentences, either or, neither nor, the sentence agrees with the noun or pronoun closest to it. So this is very interesting. Look at number 1. So neither the plates nor the bowl goes there. So if the plates is plural, the bowl is singular. But the bowl is last, so we use goes. Now in the second sentence, we have neither the bowl, singular, nor the plates, plural, and then we use go because the last is plural, the plates. So the same sentence, it depends if you're using plural or singular first and last. That's going to determine whether we use goes or go. So be careful with that one. We're going to practice these later. Okay, so let's get through units. Layla, if you're confused, it may be the practice. I'm confused on some of this too, but we'll get through the practice. It's a lot of information. Grammar rule number 8, units. Use a singular verb with distances, periods of time, sums of money, etc. when considered as a unit. So 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers is going to be 1 unit. 1 distance is too far to walk. All right, we don't want to use are. We want to use is. 2, 5 years. 1 unit, 5 years is how long I plan to live here. Number 3, $10 is expensive for a meal. So $10 is 1 unit. But look at number 4. Dollars are better than euros. So if we're using $10 as an amount of money, as 1 unit, we use is. But if we're just talking about dollars in general, we use are. So we got to be careful with 3 and 4 when we get to the practice. The practice is coming soon. All right, and number 9 here. Hello, Jola. Collective nouns. With collective nouns such as group, jury, family, audience, population, the verb might be singular or plural depending on the writer's intent, or the speaker's intent. Now, this can be very confusing because we can say my family has arrived, my family have arrived. How can we use both of them? Well, number 1 is more common. Okay, number 1 is more common. I use number 1. My family is 1 unit. So my family is an it. It has arrived. And number 2, my family have arrived. You're saying they. My family members. They have arrived. Carrie, I'll get to that. All right, so family can use both, but number 1 is more common. My family is considered 1 unit. My family has arrived. All right, these are called singular indefinite pronouns. You don't need to remember singular indefinite pronouns, but we should briefly go through the list here before the practice. You could say each person or each gets a trophy for playing. Somebody pay me, please. Anybody is more fun than you. Something is very wrong here. Everybody enjoys a good book. Nothing has happened yet. All right, so all of these are called singular indefinite pronouns. We use them in English. So each gets. We don't say each get. Each gets. Somebody pay. We don't say somebody pays. Anybody is. We don't say anybody are. Something is. We don't say something are. Everybody enjoys. We don't say everybody enjoy. And nothing has happened. We don't want to say nothing have happened. All right. So these, I don't expect you guys to remember all these rules. You probably already know the rules. And then these are plural indefinite pronouns. Both are qualified for the job. Many went to the beach. Few know the value of diligence. Several are already watching me. Some sugar is required for taste. Most of the cookies were eaten. So let's go back. Both are. We don't want to say both is. Both are. Many went. So many go, many went. Few know. We don't want to say few knows. Few know. Several are. Sugar is uncountable noun, so sugar is. And most of the cookies were is, of course, past tense of are. All right. Again, guys, I don't expect you to remember all these right now. This is just going through it very quickly. For this lesson, it's going to make sense when we get to the practice. When we get to the practice, then we can start talking about which to use. And I think this is the, let's see, is this the last one I'm talking about? Yeah, this is the last rule I'm going to talk about. This is with gerunds. And gerunds is a little tricky. Remember, gerunds is the verb plus ing. I did a lesson on gerunds before. When gerunds are used as the subject of a sentence, they take the singular form of the verb. However, when they are linked by and, they take the plural form. So if I said, standing in the water was a bad idea. Okay, standing was a bad idea. Swimming in the ocean and playing drums are my hobby. So one gerund is, two gerunds are. Yeah, Kareem, the gerund is the verb plus ing. It becomes a noun. All right, we're going to go to the practice, and you guys, I know you guys hated the grammar lesson. I hated talking about it. Let's get to the practice. All right, so with the practice, very easy. I think the practice will make more sense. It'll be easier. So number one, these clothes are too small for me. Which is the right answer? We're going to start off easy and get more difficult as we go on. All right, everyone, let's see what's going on here. We got a few Nargis is here. Hello, Nargis. R. Allegis Morello, hi. That's not the answer. Okay, Najumuddin, VK, you said is. Grace, this clothes. No, you got to say these clothes. This is for singular. Clothes is always plural. So this piece of clothing, you would have to say this piece of clothing. Or this article of clothing. is. Now, the correct answer, of course, most of you got that, is are. These clothes. Clothes is plural, so we have to use are, too small for me. Yep, Grace, that's right. This shirt is too small for me. So let's go on to practice 2. The woman with all the dogs walk or walks down my street. What's the answer, guys? I'm helping you with the colors because blue is going to be the subject. Sabratra and Thanthan Nui. That's going to be wrong. So the woman is a she. That's the subject. Now you see the preposition with. When you see that preposition, you don't care about that information. So if we go back to which rule? Is that rule 3, slide 4? So this is prepositional phrases. The colors of, if you see the preposition of, the information after that is not important. So in this case, the woman with, the preposition with, the information after with is not important. So don't be confused. So the women with all the dogs, the woman, sorry, not the women, got to be careful. The woman with all the dogs walks down my street. So don't be confused with dogs. The subject is the woman. You can take with all the dogs, take that out. The woman walks down my street. The woman walks down my street. Okay, number 3. Subtitled movie clips. All right, so we have some people with look, most people with look, some people with looks. Kareem is confused. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kareem. So the secret to find out what we should, what verb we should use, look or looks, is one way is to say the couch and the chair. The couch and chair. So the couch and chair, let's give it a pronoun. And so if we have I look, he, she, it looks, you, we, they look, you should know this basic grammar. So the couch and the chair, which pronoun? Is it an I? Is it a he? Is it a she? Is it it? So it's probably a they. The couch and the chair, two items. It's not one item, so it's got to be look. It can't be an it. There's 2. One is it, but 2 have to be a they. The couch and chair. They look really nice in here. Okay. Number 4. This is a negative. I didn't talk about negatives, but let's talk about one negative. All right, so Kareem. Robin, that's me. I am he. So he likes. But of course, negatives, we always use doesn't like without the S. So all negatives never have an S. Never. Robin doesn't like seafood. Yeah, the helping verb took the S. It stole the S. Yeah, Grace, I don't like seafood. Ziad will get harder. Number 5. The news are on at 6. Yeah, Kareem, news is singular. On means on TV. So we would say on TV, shorten it. The news is on at 6 o'clock. All right, so yeah, news is one item. So if we go back to here, news is going to be, it's not going to be plural, they. The news is going to be an it. It, singular. The news is one item. The news is on at 6. All right, next one. Okay, Grace. Now we're getting a little bit harder. All right, see you at E. Muhammad El Modather. Hello. Yeah, Kareem, is team a singular? That's what we're going to talk about. Now, team is like subtitled movie clips there says collective noun. So a collective noun is treated as one group. So if I said, do we have room here? I'm a little bit off the board. That's okay. I said the team members and the team. These are very different. All right. The team members with the S are, or in this case, the team members run during practice. But in this case, we're going to use the team as one group. The team as one group is going to be it. Runs during practice. Lauren, team is plural in British English. I think collective nouns are the same between American and British speakers. So I'm not sure. You could be right, but from my knowledge, collective nouns is the same. Yeah. So subtitle movie clips, yeah, but you're right, but I'm just helping people understand that team is one. If you want to express it as individuals, you got to use members. Kareem, I'll finish my lesson. I don't know. Every class is different, about 30 minutes to 1 hour. All right, number 7. Let's take a look at number 7. Everybody loves to learn English. So if we go back to the rule, you can see on this old list, everybody enjoys. So we need that S. We do need that S. So everybody loves to learn English. Everybody loves watching Robin's live stream. Oh, thank you, Leila. All right, number 8. $5 is a lot of money. We have some people is, we have some people are. Wow, this one seems to be the most difficult because it's about 50-50. So I'm going to go back to the rule, the grammar rule. Where was that? Oh, slide 9. So if you look at number 3 and number 4. So number 3 on this, $10 is treated like 1 unit. $10 is treated like 1 unit. We got to use is. But if we're just talking about dollars without a number, dollars, it's going to be R. So let's go back. So $5 is a lot of money. Hello, Robin Shaw. We are in the morning, Seattle time. Good morning. Hello, Mohammed. All right, practice 9. The crew. Every ship has a crew. These are the workers. Yeah, Subrata Sarkar, you are alone for a reason. So again, this is a collective noun. The crew is treated like one group. It's treated like one group. So it's similar to the team. We studied the team. The crew is. So the crew is treated like an it. One group of people, an it. Crew are the workers on a ship. All right, number 10. Let's take a look at number 10. All right, we're getting more difficult. The first bunch are the easy ones. Corned beef and cabbage is a traditional meal in Ireland. Well, again, we have a lot of people is or are. I give you a clue every question because the blue is the subject, one subject. Hamara, thank you. Hamara is right. Hamara Salah, thank you. So corned beef and cabbage. This is one dish. All right, so I gave you an example. Let's go back to the rule number 6. Not 6, number 5. So going back here, I said kimchi and fried rice. One dish is my favorite dish. So in this case, kimchi and fried rice is the name of one dish. So we got to use is. So corned beef and cabbage, one dish, is a traditional meal in Ireland. Okay. Number 11. All of the books, including yours, are in that box. Dia, hello. All right, so we have books, all of the books, same as many books. It's plural, including yours, doesn't matter. That's extra information. Just all of the books, many books. And yeah, that's going to be are in that box. All of the books are in that box. Number 12. Now we're getting neither nor. Hannah's here. So that's 36. So to answer this one, we got to go back here. Neither nor, and it depends on the last subject. So remember, neither the plates, plural, nor the bowl, singular. So the bowl is singular, the bowl goes. But the second sentence, neither the bowl nor the plates is plural, go there. So what is the last subject? So in this case, the last subject is I. So we have to, what goes with I? It's got to be the am. Can't say I are. If you changed it, you could say neither I nor she are going. So if it was she, you say are, but it's I, so you have to say am. Do we have a number 13? Well, I took out number 13, so we're jumping to number 14. There's 20 practices. For some reason, I think I took out number 13 because it was a little bit strange. Let's look at number 14. One of the boxes are open. Pakana. So yeah, we have to imagine maybe there's three boxes. There's three boxes, but we're only talking about one box. One of the boxes. One of the three. One box is open. All right, don't be confused by boxes. Focus on the one. One of the boxes is open. One of the boxes was just going to be an it. All of the boxes are open. If I said all of the boxes, I'll type it here. All of the boxes are open, but one of the boxes is open. All right, number 15. This one's a little easier. Maybe the answer is doesn't know. So we already had everybody before. So we had everybody again. So if we go back to 27, everybody loves to learn English. Everybody knows Robin or doesn't know Robin. All right. Number 42, slide 42 for me, practice 16 for you. This was a little tricky. We didn't really talk about this one, but I want to see if you guys can get it. Either is correct or either are correct. I put this one here because a lot of native speakers, some native speakers say either is correct, and some native speakers say either are is correct. But there's so native speakers make mistakes here, but there is one answer: either is correct. Yeah, Thiago, no idea, but a lot of native speakers have no idea too. All right, 17. We're using past tense here. Thank you, Pakana. All right, so some of you were, some of you, or most of you were, most of you was, of course. Few students, if we had is are, we have to use, because few students still means students, plural. One student, two students, three students, few students. It's still plural. So we have to use are, past tense, were left in the class. Okay. Number 18. we have dollars again. We saw dollars earlier. Dollars is tricky, but probably number 18 is one of the most important ones because we're always talking about money, right? So if we go back to, again, rule 8 here, number 3, if we have $10, an amount of money, we use is. But if we're just talking about dollars, no amount, just dollars in general, we have to use are. So, I lost it. Dollars are often used instead of rubles in Russia. So dollars in general. Dollars are often used. So make sure you, $10 is, dollars are. I don't make the rules. I just teach them. Number 19. There's 20 practices, so we're almost finished, guys. Number 19. We have a neither nor again. But we're using has have. Neither the lion nor the bears has have escaped from the zoo. So remember, I have, he, she, it has, you, we, they have. So the lion, what is the lion? Is an it has, and the bears is more of a they have. But the bears is last. The bears is last. So we have to use have. Okay, and the last one. This one is very special, guys. This one is very special. Carrie says it's hard. It's grammatically it's easy. Now, okay. Grammatically, we should say there are a lot of people here today. We're going to use there are a lot of people today. That's and there's a lot of people here today. Are both correct? Which one is correct, guys? Can we say both? Okay, what are you guys saying? Yeah, about a lot of people. A lot of is same as many, guys. So if that helps you, a lot means many. There are many, there is many. All right. Well, I'm sure you guys are sick of watching me. The correct one is the top one. There are a lot of people here today. That is grammatically correct. But native speakers, when they're speaking, they often use there's a lot of people here today. It's a confusing one. So the correct answer is are, but a lot of native speakers, including me, very often I'll just, because there are a lot of, it's very difficult to say there are a lot of, that's difficult. But there's a lot of is very quick and easy to say. So a lot of native speakers say there's a lot of people here today. There's a lot of people here today. So for grammar-wise, the answers are, but you're going to hear a lot of native speakers use there's a lot of people here today. What's the difference? Well, they mean the same thing. There's a lot of people here today. But this is one grammar rule that a lot of native speakers break. And I do too sometimes. Again, it's very difficult. There's a lot of. Very easy. There's a lot of. All right, guys, that's the end of this lesson. I think this is my longest lesson. I went to 57 minutes. Is this grammar? I have questions here. Is this grammar lesson easy or difficult? Which rule is hard to understand? Fanny, difficult. Anna Gui, good morning. Ziad, easy, and I loved it so much. But you didn't seem perfect, Ziad. Grace, not difficult, but I think I would make mistakes on this every time. Yes. To master everything in this video, if you want to master everything in this video, the best way to master it is reading. Reading a lot. Yeah, money is confusing. $1,000 is a lot of money. Dollars are not used very much anymore. Handful, easy grammar. Yeah, Ziad, you were pretty good. Yeah, Layla, a little bit hard for some, easy for others. Everyone's at a different level, right? But again, to master all of these, the key is reading, reading, reading. Thiago, Neithernor is our difficult to remember. So Thiago Paredes, again, reading is the solution to master it. All right, guys, I'm going to, if you enjoyed the lesson, now is a good time to hit like, click, click. And if you want to see more of these grammar lessons in the future, please consider supporting the channel, buy me coffee or dinner. Okay, we're going to switch to the English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, ask me. Also, I'm very old, so if you have any life problems and you need me to counsel you, ask me, maybe I can give advice too. So I answer English questions and life advice. Grace, how is the cherry blossoms? Yeah, in Korea these days we have cherry blossoms blooming. Blooming. Was it pretty? I'm not really interested in cherry blossoms, Grace. Smart user. Well, you are called smart user because you are smart. Oh, the book. Again, where's my book? Wait a second, I'm leaving the camera. Don't go away. The best way to learn English, the best way to be fluent in English is start reading books. You go to the bookstore, you find a book that has levels. So this is Oxford Bookworms. Oxford does not give me any money. They should, because I'm promoting their book series. It doesn't have to be Oxford. Just find a book series with different levels. So this Oxford series has a starter level up to stage 6. Go to the bookstore, open up a book, the first page, start reading. If you understand 90% of the page or 95% of the page, the book is perfect. You know your level, start reading at that level and reading a lot. The more you read, the more you'll master prepositions, grammar, vocabulary, everything. You just keep reading and reading and reading until you get up to level 6, the maximum for this series. It doesn't have to be this series, it can be any series. That is how you are going to learn English. All right, let's see. So Anfel, I don't recommend any book. You have to find a book series, leveled books. They'll have levels on the side. Win, but I knew about unit, that is singular, 10 kilometers just now. Okay, Grace. Actually, didn't end up having to go to work today. Does it mean I went to work or I took a day? Actually, I didn't end up having to go to work means I didn't go to work. You had a day off. Carrie, I'm always tired physically. How can I overcome this problem? You have to increase your energy by doing more exercise. If you don't do exercise, your body doesn't need much energy. So, Carrie, go for a walk. Make sure you go for a walk every day. Yeah, Layla, good question, Layla. That is very confusing. Kimchi and fried rice is one dish. I think it's very important. I gotta erase my board. Takes a few minutes. Sorry. I need an assistant. Please sponsor me so I can hire a board assistant. What did I? Oh my. This is for Florin if he's still here. Eye cream? I don't want to write eye cream. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ice cream with sprinkles. So you have an ice cream and you put the sprinkles. Those are the colored candy or something. So ice cream with sprinkles. So I have ice cream with sprinkles. So this is one unit. So when I continue my sentence, it's going to be is. Ice cream with sprinkles. Now, if I change this to an and, is it still ice cream and sprinkles? Yeah, it can be. So it's still one thing. Ice cream and sprinkles together. Ice cream and sprinkles is delicious. So you have to understand that when talking about food that is together, a dish or like this is one thing. But if I have something else, ice cream and cake. So ice cream and cake. Two things, two dishes are... All right, so hopefully that helps you, Layla. I gotta move on. Anna Gui. Wow, your beard. I don't have a beard. Florin, I don't ask for advice in general. Well, Florin, I can give you advice. It's okay to ask for advice. Win, I have an allergy to seafood. Is it correct? Yeah, but you could say I have a you could say that, but you could also say I have a seafood allergy. Is that true? Fenny, you used or you or were using are both. Oh, you used or you were using. Yeah. I need full sentences. You got to give me full sentences, Fenny, because both are possible depending on the sentence. Subrata, Robin, please suggest me one easy topic for my teaching practice tomorrow for young learners. How young? There's young learners is anything from kindergarten to high school to me. And they're going to have different topics. One easy topic. What age group, Subrata? Help me out. Grace, I'll go to Kyobo bookstore to buy that. Yeah, you find the books with levels and just keep reading, but make sure you read at your level. Don't read at a high level. Biggest mistake students make. They choose a high level. Elginus Murillo, how do you pronounce the words word, world, work, and the last word is not a word? Would? Do you mean would? Word, world, work, walk. Maybe you mean walk or would. I don't know. Your spelling is wrong, Elginus. Help me out with correct spelling. Grace, what is the difference? Difference is singular. So I'm going to fix, because today's the subject-verb agreement. What is the difference? There's one difference between off day and day off, and you need a question mark. Today is an off day. Usually if I said I'm having an off day, that means my feeling is not good. I'm not working well. I have a day off means I'm not working. Off day can have many meanings, and That can be confusing. It depends on the context, Grace. But usually you should say, if you're not working, I have a day off. If you say, I'm having an off day, that means you're still working, but you're not feeling good or you're not working well. Florin, I think often that I am not good enough. Maybe your mother is telling you that, Florin. You're not good enough. Florin, you're good enough for me. Hana, I can be an assistant. Well, Hana, come to Korea. No, sir, I read this book from Oxford. I thought you said I shouldn't read level books, so I'm reading a novel. Am I wrong? Yes, Win, you are wrong. I've always said you should read leveled books. Depends on your level, Win. If you understand 95% of the novel, keep reading. But if you don't understand a lot of that novel, don't read that novel. Don't read it. Read at your level. Grace, hire me and give me minimum wage. So, Grace, you can come to my city every night between 10:30 and 12. Florin, what if I'm going to draw ice cream with sprinkles? Sounds good. All right, Grace. Kimchi jjigae and white steamed rice. Favorite what? You missed the most important word. Favorite what? Kimchi jjigae and white steamed rice. One of my favorite. You're missing a noun. I need to know that noun. Now, if the noun is dish, is it one dish or two dishes? It's one dish. So if it's one dish, but you got one of my favorite dishes. Then the key word is one. The key word is one. Hello, Driss from Morocco. 10 to 14 years of age. A topic for 10 to 14 years of age. Trying to think. Well, again, you want a grammar, topic, pronunciation. And you can check my my video library and just make one of the topics, because you could do any topic but make it simple. Let's see, what did I do in the past? If it's pronunciation or grammar, or writing, I don't know what you want to teach, Subrata. More information, sorry. Maya lovers, hello, nice to see you here. Oh, please suggest an easy topic for students up to 12 years. I don't know their level. Again, what are you interested in? Vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, or game? How can I teach the 4 skills? Driss, if you're teaching English, you should be teaching the 4 skills in your class. How do I teach the 4 skills? It's called integrated. You get a topic. So if your topic is favorite dish, get the students to write about their favorite dish. Get the students to speak about their favorite dish. Get the students to read something about someone else's favorite dish. and get the students to listen to other classmates talking about their favorite dish. So that's called integrated 4 skills. You're using the 4 skills on one topic. That is the best way to learn English. Florin, why would I buy a book if I understand 95% of it? Because, Florin, you're going to read a lot. And you have to, the key is exposure, to read a lot. So 95% means if you understand 95% of this book, you can finish this book very fast. And you're going to learn that 5%. You're going to learn that 5% very fast because you understand the context. You're going to be able to guess the vocabulary faster. So reading a lot, Florin. You read and read and read. You'll get grammar. You'll get vocabulary. This is not my philosophy. This is proven to work. Reading. No teacher can say reading doesn't work to learn. Reading works. Every person in the world, if they read more, they're smarter. They know more. And for languages, read, read, read. All right, so if you're using food, Grace, they're not together. So kimchi jjigae and rice are my favorite foods. Are my favorite foods. I'm a few minutes behind. Sorry, guys. I'll try to speed up. Layla, we have no time to waste. We have not time to waste. No, the first one is correct. Why? Because there's no expression in English not time. Not time never go together. We only use no time. I have no time. We can't say not time. Catch up does not mean follow. Catch up means you're behind. If I'm walking and you are behind me, you have to catch up to match me. So if you have to catch up on your work, that means today you should be here at your work, but actually you're behind in your work. So you have to catch up to the level. Driss, thank you. Mohammed, what is the best way to improve writing? Writing is difficult to improve by yourself. The best way to improve writing, Mohammed, is to start reading. Start reading. When you see sentences you like, practice writing those sentences. Copy the sentences. Change the sentences to about your life. All right, see you, Ziad. Fetty, what name of the book? You go to the bookstore, you find leveled books. Win, should I try to speak English with word linking patterns? Yeah, you should try, but be careful, Win. Just the word linking video I did yesterday is more just you are aware of what native speakers speak like. Sure, if you can practice some word linking patterns, good. Grace, how many steps do you usually walk a day? Your phone can tell you. Oh. Well, today, how many steps did I walk? How many steps do you usually walk a day? That's a correct question. So today, 15,000 steps. But I don't walk 15,000 steps a day. I usually walk about 7,000 a day. How many do you walk a day, Grace? All right, see you, Zakia. Layla. My face looks more skinny. You need to eat more? I don't need to eat more. Grace, do you have time? Do you have the time? What is the difference between those? I think you know, Grace. Many Koreans know the difference between these. Do you have time? This means, do you have time for coffee? Do you have the time? Oh, it's 11:51 p.m. So they're asking different things. Do you have time for coffee? Do you have the time? It's 11:51 p.m. So very different questions. Florin, I continue to read a book I don't like. Again, you guys, you have to enjoy the book. You have to enjoy the book, Florin. You have to learn English or German ways that you enjoy. Tris, our competence is large than our performance. The more we know, less we can produce. A man can know 3,000 words, but he's just able to use a few of them. Well, yeah, reading will help your fluency, but you got to practice speaking to use that. And most native speakers probably don't use more than 3,000 words, or probably less than 2,000 words every day, different words. We use the same words again and again, and they're usually simple words. Native speakers don't use 10,000 different words every day. I don't know how many words. One moment. I don't know how many words. Win. I think have is the main verb. Have is the auxiliary verb. The be verb, be, have, and do verbs are your auxiliary. Let me check. And then so have is a helping verb. Have, do, and be are the helping verbs. I was refused invitation party of my friend. Oh, hello, just Chilmar. So, no, that's not correct, but I'll help you figure it out. I was refused an invitation. You got to put your article there. And we want to use party as an adjective. I was refused a party invitation from my friend. Oh, you walked 20,000 today. Wow. Layla, I have been a private teacher for 5 years. I had been a private teacher for 5 years. Are these sentences correct? Yes. How can I speak English language fluently, Anfel? Well, start reading every day. You cannot be fluent in any language unless you read. You can get a upper intermediate, lower advanced, but if you want upper advanced fluent, you better start reading. So if you don't like reading, you're not going to be fluent unless you live in an English-speaking country. Fluency is not about speaking, guys. Fluency is in your brain. In your brain. Speaking is just one part. But really understanding English starts in the brain. You can be fluent in English and not speak English. It's in the brain. Sheldon Grace. I'm not really good at English. I'm already 16. I'm Asian. Already 16. You're still young. I'm Asian. I want to speak English fluently. How could I start? It's so hard for me. Sheldon Grace, turn off your phone. Start reading. Read. Learn to love reading books. You will be fluent by 20. I promise you. I had been a private... You forgot your article again. Just Chilmar, so I can already see a pattern. A private teacher for 5 years. Yes. You forgot your article. Driss, if you want to form a present perfect, so you should bring have. So have, in this case, is a helping verb. Yeah. Win. Sorry, sir, I mean the clause, I have no time. Oh, you're talking about that. I have no time. We don't say, I haven't, I haven't any. You want to say, maybe you're talking about this. I haven't any time. We can use this, we can say this, I haven't any time. Nobody would say, I have not any time. We use the expression, I haven't any time. I don't know if that's your question. If it's not, you got to be... It's midnight for me. I'm tired. You got to be very clear on your question. I can't think too much. I've already been here 90 minutes. Lauren, I like to learn used space repetition flashcard. Yeah. Lauren, you can learn... I'm going to show you 2 graphs, guys. This is what research tells us. So let's go by vocabulary, just vocabulary. We're going to have 2 graphs. Can you see those? So when you study vocabulary lists, very quickly you learn vocabulary with vocabulary lists. Vocabulary lists work. If you need to prepare for a test next week, you should start learning vocabulary lists. But research shows you learn the vocabulary list, and then over time, you start to forget. So that's the lists. Reading. Reading. You do not learn vocabulary fast. But the results are continually building your fluency, your vocabulary. You do not forget it the more you read. So, yeah, you can learn lists. You can memorize 5, 6,000, 10,000 vocabulary words. You can memorize, but I guarantee you, I promise you, after 5 years, you will forget most of it. It doesn't work. If you read for 5 years, your vocabulary will be bigger. So who's wasting time? To me, it's the lazy people who just don't want to read. They avoid reading. They think there's another way, there's an easier way. I keep pointing. It's reading. It is reading. You cannot, there's no other way, unless you're living in an English-speaking country. So, Florin, you learned those flashcards. But 5 years later, I'll test you, and your memory of those words gone. All right, I'm going to finish up in about 5 minutes, so get all your last comments in. Duck YouTube. You keep saying you kick me out of the group. I have so many groups. What is your... Duck YouTube, you got to explain your story. Layla, is there any difference between fetch and bring? I have to fetch my mom. Fetch kind of means go and bring. So there is a difference. Fetch means I go there and get. I bring my mom from the station. Bring doesn't mean go and come back. So the fetch has a little more meaning. Go there, get it, bring it back. But we can say, bring me the candle holder, fetch me the candle holder. That can mean, they mean very similar. Grace, what do you do when you have free time? I don't have free time. Tris, grammar is ignored when we are speaking about fluency, but accuracy is ignored to be in grammatical pronunciation. Grammar is ignored when we're speaking about fluency, but accuracy is ignored, be it grammar pronunciation. I'm not sure. Are you saying asking a question or making a statement? Yeah. Good luck, Sheldon. What's up? Why did I kick you out of the group, Duck YouTube? What did you do wrong? You broke a rule. Good. Yeah. Layla, that's why I'm here. Spaced repetition. Florin, that works. That works. But reading is better. You know, studying vocabulary lists, spaced repetition, these work. These ways work. But reading is better. Reading is, I would say, quicker to fluency, stronger. You're stronger in your fluency. So I'm never gonna. Yeah, sometimes I recommend a vocabulary list or an even spaced repetition. But I'm always pushing reading for it. All right, Driss, it's a statement. All right, I'm going to leave, guys. It's an hour and a half. Thank you for watching tonight. The schedule is tomorrow. I'll be back for English Q&A. So if you have any questions I didn't answer tonight, bring them back tomorrow. Tuesday is Esther. She's talking about present continuous. What did you do last week? I already forgot what Esther did last week. Okay. So she'll be talking about grammar. And I'll see you Wednesday for writing, Saturday for pronunciation, and next Sunday for grammar again. All right? So thank you all who have been watching. The class is over. The English Q&A is over. I'm finished working. Alma, thank you so much, teacher. Robin, I really want to know in English. Now I am studying in a program so that I am good in English, but I'm still empty. I'm so lazy to study. Please, do you have any advice for me? Don't be lazy. Elma, talk to me in WhatsApp. Make some friends in WhatsApp. Talk to them every day. WhatsApp. Yeah, Wayne, I heard your message in the WhatsApp. Of course, I'll check your homework and put it in the next video. Yeah, thank you, Grace. Well, Duck YouTube, please send me a message directly in WhatsApp and I will get you back in the group. Or a group. So, Duck YouTube, if anyone violates the rules, they got to get out. And I don't remember, because those groups are free, Duck YouTube. They're free. I don't want work. If somebody is causing me work, which means I gotta delete them, and then I gotta talk to them by private message, and then I gotta add them in. I got 20 of those guys every day. I don't like work. I like teaching and chatting. I don't like being a policeman for these groups. So Duck YouTube, anytime someone breaks a rule, they're usually out right away from my WhatsApp groups. So if you didn't join my WhatsApp group, you can join it. Pak Yong Hyuk, good night. Nice people click like. Nice people buy me coffee. I'm going to check. I can't eat likes, unfortunately. So yeah, the channel, this channel, I don't know the future. Yeah, doesn't look good. Layla, I was reading in the past, but I wasn't know reading value very well. Reading is the most valuable thing. On my channel, I have the teacher Fanny. Fanny was born in Belgium. She was not born in an English-speaking country. She was born in Belgium, French-speaking country. But she's fluent in English because of reading. I have another teacher, Sarah, born in Sweden. Her first language is not English, but she is fluent in English because she says reading. These are fluent teachers. And I hire them. I put them on my channel because I know they're fluent. Both of them, reading. Both of them say reading. I say reading. All these teachers, reading. But students, they don't believe. Okay, thank you, Elma Morante. Grace, interesting, Grace. Do you also enjoy to do live streams? I do multiple live streams, and is doing them, or doing live streaming sometimes stressful to you? It's always very stressful, Grace, because I have to prepare the slides. Preparing the slides is very difficult because, let's do an example. Today I had to prepare about rules, right? And this is hard because, this is a complicated slide. And I know people are going to be confused. What's this? What's going on? So it's really hard to teach by slides. But I have to try, right? I have to put some information and maybe people will go back and pause the video and watch. It's really hard. So I can't put too much information on a slide. So I got to simplify information. And you can see one way I try to simplify information is using colors. So instead of writing words, I got to think, well, what colors can I do to help the students? So stuff like that is stressful. Like this, I got so much information on this page. I know the students are going to be, wow, well, look at all this information. It's going to be shocking. But I still have to give the information there. But I know it's stressful. It is stressful to make the slides, to teach the slides, to monitor the bad guys that come in. The questions are random, so I don't know what to expect. So sometimes I don't know the answer to the question. I got to check, and also through all this, I make mistakes. I make mistakes on the slides, so I got to fix them when I see them. Sometimes my answers, I might be wrong. Not always, but sometimes I'm wrong. So all of this, yeah, it's stressful. So does that answer your question? Pinnacle View. Hello, Pinnacle View. Who are you? I don't think I've seen you before. You say, wow, new look. So you've seen me before, but who are you? Win, I can understand how much you're tired to do that. Who are you, Pinnacle? Yeah, thank you, Win. Class is over. Why are you guys still watching? This is free talking time. The WhatsApp group. Grace, if you're still here. The WhatsApp groups are more stressful to me. Oh, Pinnakin. Yeah, because, well, anyway, good to see you, Pinnakin. I think your English is better than what I taught or what I teach in these videos. Yeah, with the WhatsApp, too many people are calling me every day. I'm at about 15 to 20 calls every day. I never answer those phone calls. There's people breaking rules, every group. And what is really stressful is sensitive people. So, which I'm going to call drama. What is drama? What is drama, guys? What does drama mean? If I say there is too much drama in the WhatsApp groups, what is drama? Alma, Teacher Robin, I'm in the WhatsApp group, but I am not understand them. Who's them? Who are you, Alma? What's your name in the WhatsApp group? Some groups are good, but some groups are bad. I'm not going to say which are good, which are bad. Fanny, I rarely practice on the WhatsApp group. That's fine. Well, the drama is sometimes people are fighting, and sometimes people get upset and they leave. And so I guess so as people get to know each other. So about 6 months ago, all of my time, if I'm talking about my time, all of my time was just in the group chat. I never talked private chat. That was about 6 months ago. But now it's changed a lot. So probably Oh, even less, even less. 80% is the private chat. Private chat is people like Duck YouTube who broke a rule and he's got to send me messages. Please let me back in, and I got to find out which rule did you break, man. And then I got to talk to him, and there's 20 people like that every day. Grace, I get the international calls all the time. Florin. Oh, thank you, Layla. Pinnacle. Things are a bit exaggerated in drama in general. Yeah, drama I consider unnecessary emotional actions, reactions, and actions. Don't read the book you hate, Florin. Mohammed, hello, Mr. Robin. Do you know Dan Locke, Vancouver businessman, high ticket sale? No, I don't know Dan Locke. He's a Chinese Canadian businessman. I don't like those kind of speakers. Why do you ask me? Yeah, anyone can send me a private message, Grace. Duck YouTube, I don't even remember. You got to send me a private message. Dan Locke, I didn't know Dan Locke. The king of high ticket sales. How many groups do you have in WhatsApp? I have 3 main groups and 1 prison group. There's 1 prison group. So some people don't mix well in the other groups. So I might send them to the prison group. Elma Morante. Teacher Robin, I will stop study and center program. Can you be my tutorial in English? Yes, I teach videos. You come join my videos. Prison, jail. Grace and Pinnacle. Are you in the prison group? No, you're not in the prison group. Florin, you're not. Because there's sometimes there's bad people, not bad people, but sometimes people don't get along. And I'm okay with this person, I'm okay with this person, but they're not okay together. So usually I move the probably the worst person to the prison group. Sometimes they're rule breakers. And if they're watching now, maybe they realize they're in the prison group. But, well, Duck YouTube, send me I keep telling you, Duck YouTube, send me the message. Did you send me a message, Duck YouTube? Let's get this finished. Where's your message, Duck YouTube? Send me a message directly. Don't call me. Send me a message. I don't see your message, Duck YouTube. Prison break. Well, they don't break out of the drama. They are stuck in prison. Layla, Robin, if someone wants to give you a gift, what do you wish? Will wish. What do you wish for? That's the question you want to make. What do you wish for? There's only one thing that I like these days, and that is time. Time is precious to me. So usually I don't like materialistic things. So I would write that. Fanny, Robin, my friend said it's fine instead of it's okay. Yeah, that's correct. It's fine. It's fine. That's correct. Lauren, I can speak German language right now. You can speak German language. Not in my chat, please, but I trust you speak German language. Sorry, Florian, I don't know anything about German language. Please don't speak German now. Duck YouTube, are you Vit Studio? Duck YouTube, you're also Vit Studio. You changed your name from Vit Studio to Duck YouTube? Yes, okay. All right. I'll put you back after this. All right. I guess I'm going to finish up soon. Elma, yeah, thank you. Oh, you're so funny. No, you have a big grammar mistake. You got to say you're so funny. Teacher Robin, I agreed to put some people bad in the prison group. You know, Teacher Robin, I'm so happy that I'm trying to reply to you. I'm so happy, Elma, that you wrote me a message. You're trying to speak English. You're trying to improve yourself. I respect that. And I want to help people who deserve to be helped. And Elma, you look like a person who deserves to be helped because you are also trying. Pak Yong Hyuk, don't you miss your hometown? Oh, no, man. I've been here 20 years. Nobody misses their hometown after 20 years. Great, so interesting. I found that I have 5 subs, even I don't post any videos on YouTube. Well, there's things called sub bots. Computer, like they're not YouTube, but some people have computer programs that join channels for whatever reasons. Be careful. You might have a sub bot, or you might have 5 people that found who like you from the live streams. Okay, see you, Susanna. Mein Kampf. Yes, I know what thanks means. Layla, do you enjoy when you talk to us right now? Yeah, I feel like this is a relaxing time because I don't have any pressure. And also, I'd rather talk now. I'd rather spend like 20, 30 minutes talking to you guys now on camera than in the WhatsApp group. So I'm moving more away from the WhatsApp group to now, because now I can talk to the people who deserve it. Florin, I help other people to speak English. That's good for you to do, Florin. I'm sure, Florin, many people would like to learn English from you because your level is high. Grace, you have no question mark. Are you going to keep going the rule of Sunday? What do you mean the rule of Sunday? What rule? Oh, the speaking? Yeah. Sure. Duck, your sub is much, but the view on this live is fewer. Yeah. Tonight, we during the lesson, there was about 40, 45 people. The lesson is over Q&A is over, and most people probably don't realize the live stream is still going on. Duck YouTube, have you seen Esther on Tuesday? Grace, only voice notes. Sunday, yes, only voice. Well, it's not a strict rule, Grace. You're not going to get kicked out if you break the rule. It's just kind of a rule to encourage people to try and speak more. Some people think it should be every day, but I don't want to make it every day. Like Pinnakin here, if he's still around, he wants that rule every day. But I decided Sunday is a good day for everyone to try speaking. You know, the purpose of the group is to improve speaking too. So, but you're not going to be kicked out if you break the rule. But you might be shamed. I might shame you. Win, can I send a message to your private chat? Yeah, you win. You can send me any message or email anytime. You're one of the good people. You're one of the good people. All right, no one's talking. Then I'll finish the live stream. There's no punishment, Layla. So tomorrow English Q&A, Tuesday Esther, Wednesday writing, Saturday pronunciation, Sunday grammar. And then when we get to Sunday grammar, I will have a new schedule. The new schedule will probably be, I might be 3 times a week or 2 times a week. But this week will be very similar to last week. So thank you all for watching. I still see 18 people watching, but of course 18 people are not in this group. So those of you just watching, come say goodbye so I know you have been watching. Why we have 2 grammar? Most people voted to see grammar videos. Grammar videos are the most popular videos. Oh, Subrata was here. All right, thank you. To the other people who are watching but not chatting, come say goodbye so I can see who has been. Oh, Pinnakin's here. Yonghyuk. Okay, see you. Goodbye. And then leave the room. Help me out. Because I want to see, because the YouTube shows me 19 people. So if you guys start leaving, I want to see how many people are quietly remaining. All right, bye. Oh, we just went up to 20 people. How can we be increasing? You guys don't leave before. Well, the longest video I did was, what was the longest video I did? The longest video I did was 2 hours, 7 minutes. And we're at 2 hours now. So 7 more minutes. Just leave, guys. I'm checking checking the analytics. Analytics tells me about who's watching this. Oh, we're still at high male, 66% male watching the channel, not this video, the channel. That's probably because of Esther. And the top countries: South Korea, Indonesia, India, Saudi Arabia. And most of you are between the age of 25 and 34. Florin, you might be the only person from Romania. Yeah, most of you are between 25 and 34. Oh, we're down to 15. Good. People are leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. And then I gotta work on Esther's PPT for Tuesday. All right, I'm gonna leave, guys. So see you tomorrow. I'm really leaving. I'm leaving now. Bye. Stopping. Nobody leaves. Bye. Oh, Prakar, bye. Bye. What if I'm off camera? You guys leave then? All right. Okay. All right. See you guys. Bye. Bye.